Hey, it's Wade Potato from Real You. I'm here today to read story number 5 of our series of books that I will be reading that are relevant to your life, about living your life in a way that serves people, serves yourself in a better way. And one of my favorite authors, his name's Wayne Dyer. He had written a number of books for kids as well as adults, but it talked about life and about how to live it in a healthier way. When we talk about health, we don't just talk about going for runs or lifting weights or eating right. We're talking about feeding your mind with the right things so you live a more pleasant life and you bring joy to other people by the way you carry yourself and speak and your body language. And the book that he wrote that I'm going to read today is a brief book, but it's called No Excuses. And it will discuss different things that you say to yourself and how it can affect you. So I'm going to dive right in, and I'll position myself so you can see the book the best. Bear with me here. Ever since I was born, I have loved sea turtles. I drove my family crazy. Everyone wondered why I loved sea turtles so much. When I lived on a farm, they asked, why not cows? Why not pigs? Why not chickens? All these animals are great. But it was the sea turtles that I loved. And I was determined to see a real live one. Here I am on my first trip to the aquarium. An aquarium is where you can see different animals that are in the water. Boy, did I learn a lot that day. Not only did I see my first live sea turtle, but I found out that they are an endangered species. They need our help if they are going to survive. I decided right then and there to devote my life to sea turtles, and I met the perfect person to help me, Dr. Torga. Dr. Torga is a scientist, a marine biologist. She's an expert on sea turtles, and her job is to study and protect them. I wanted to be just like her. I started visiting her whenever I could. It's a smart boy. Hang around people that you want to learn from. Be with leaders, become a leader. I was very excited. I told everyone that I was going to be a marine biologist and save the sea turtles. My teacher said, wow, you have to be pretty smart to do that. Science doesn't really seem like your best subject. The lady at the shoe store said, that will take a long time. Are you sure you want to study that much? Mom told me, we might not have the money to send you to college. If this is something you want, you may need to do it on your own. He's feeling a bit confused. Understandable. Grandpa said, we are a family of farmers, and that is what we have always been. Your dad sure would be disappointed. Soon I started thinking that becoming a marine biologist wasn't such a good idea. I sat down and made a list. Reasons not to become a marine biologist. I'm not smart enough. It will take a long time. It's too hard. My family will be disappointed. It will cost too much. I went to visit Dr. Torga at the aquarium. I told her that I wouldn't be coming by anymore. I showed her my list. Excuses. Well, she said, this is nothing but a list of excuses. Excuses are just words that stop you from doing what you want, being what you want, and having what you want. For example, you want to be a marine biologist? You've heard lots of opinions from people, and now you feel like there are things standing in the way of your goals. When you find yourself with a list of excuses like this, it's time to ask yourself some important questions. Why am I making an excuse? People make excuses for all kinds of things. Excuses give us reasons not to do things that seem hard or scary. Making excuses can cause you to miss out on a lot in life. Where do excuses come from? You might want to blame excuses on your parents, teachers, and friends, but no matter what anyone else says, there's only one person an excuse comes from, and that is you. Why? Because you can choose to use the excuse or not. Is the excuse true? When you say something like, it's too hard to become a marine biologist, or my family will be disappointed, do you know these things are true? Are you 100% sure that it will be hard, that people will be disappointed? Of course you don't. The only way you will know is to do it and find out for yourself. How can I get rid of excuses? Now you know where excuses come from, why you make them, and how you find out if they are true. This way you can spot an excuse the minute it comes up and use that, what you've learned, to stop the excuse in its tracks. It's up to you. No more excuses. Excuses be gone. Go for it, they say, those turtles. They're waiting for him. They want some help. And he's their boy. To make or not make excuses is a choice you have every day. Now, here's another choice. You can throw away this list and make a promise to yourself that you will not let excuses get in your way. Without excuses, you are free to be anything you want to be. When I went to bed that night, I thought of everything Dr. Torga had said. As I slept, I dreamt I was swimming with a giant sea turtle. A whole school of baby turtles swam behind me, and I was surrounded by all the beautiful creatures of the sea. It was the best feeling ever. Boy, he looks happy. That is great. When I woke up, I knew that being a marine biologist was the one thing I wanted to do more than anything in the world, and that I would not let excuses get in the way. I got up and made my new list. No more excuses. I am smart. It doesn't matter how long it takes. I will find a way to pay for college. I'm not afraid to take a chance. I kept this list and read it every day. When I was doing homework and taking tests, I told myself, I am smart, and I believed it. When I was working in the snack bar, cleaning windows and caring for dolphins to earn money for college, I reminded myself that I was doing this to make my dreams come true. Here's a picture of me on the day I left for college. I was so proud of myself when I got on that train. Now I am grown up and I work with sea turtles in Hawaii. I'm sure glad I did not let a bunch of excuses stand in my way. Boy, he made those turtles happy. And he's happy himself. Wonderful. And there's a number of questions on the back that we could go through. And you can decide whether they're excuses or not excuses. I don't want to go ice skating because I don't know how to do it, and it might hurt. Is that an excuse or not an excuse? I'm not good at spelling. Nobody in my family is. Is that an excuse or not an excuse? I want a new video game, so I'm going to walk my neighbor's dog to earn money. Is that an excuse? Or is that not an excuse? I love basketball, but my cousin said I'm not tall enough to play. Excuse, not excuse. I'll just read this last one. I want to sing in the talent show, but nobody else in my class is doing it. Is that an excuse or not an excuse? Well, I'll leave that up to you to either get the book or rewatch it. And I'll continue to do more videos, more books, in hopes that there's some kids out there and parents that maybe can use some guidance or some easier way to be able to get more books in front of kids. So I hope you have a great day. I look forward to reading another book, number 6. I've got a few more lined up. So have a great day. Over and out from Wato Potato.